CR 004783 and 2026 CR 004780, State versus Jessica Suarez. All right, could I have parties announced for the record?
Brandon Freddie for the state.
Arlene Gay for the defendant.
And are you Ms. Suarez?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all discovery?
Yes, I have.
Do you have the discovery?
It was sent electronically to you.
Okay.
See,
This one,
DocuSign document.
Let me see if I have it. All right, have you I'm sorry.
Sorry.
No. You ready? Have you received all discovery and did you review it with your client?
I did not play the video of the Eagle, but yes, I talked to her about the facts of her case.
All right, and you all may have to, the discovery isn't downloading for me there we are. All right, the court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery and you are Jessica Suarez, correct? Do you have any objection to continuing with this plea agreement, knowing that your attorney has not downloaded the DVD to view? I mean, do you have any objections to that? Mm-hmm. All right. And each of the cause numbers, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading?
Yes, I do.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented in each cause number?
Judge will be waiving and abandoning the punishment enhancement, but otherwise proceeding as charged.
Any objection?
No objection.
And each cause numbers, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. In the cause number ending in 83, you're charged with evading arrest, detention with a vehicle. In the cause number ending in 80, you're charged with unauthorized use of a vehicle. Those are state jail felonies. The range of punishment, the state jail felony is the unauthorized use. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. In the evading arrest, detention with a vehicle, that's a third-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in the prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Then to the offense, to each of the offenses, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? State, any evidence?
Judge, reference to exhibit number 1 and all attachments.
No objection.
All right, state, you may be excused.
Thank you, Judge.
And each cause number, did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places? Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
And each of the cause numbers, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. Court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
My client is asking that the court follow the plea bargain. As you can see, she is currently pregnant. She is remorseful. Her friend who drove the car to pick her up, said, please, could you mind driving? And she did. And then when the police got behind them, her friend Miss Acosta, told her, go, go, go. And she did. And that's where we are. At that time, she didn't know she was pregnant. So she probably had a pregnancy brain, not really thinking about what she was doing. But since coming to jail, she did find out she's pregnant. So, it's a bad situation when somebody asks you to drive, when they come to pick you up. And I think that put her in a really bad situation, Your Honor.
All right. In cause number 2026 CR 004780, as previously stated, the court is finding you guilty. Court will sentence you to 6 months in the state jail facility. Give you credit for any time served. This will run concurrent with 2026 CR 004783. The court will request the therapeutic community, no unsupervised contact with minors, and there's to be no contact with Samantha Marie Acosta. And that cause number, did you review the trial court certification of defendant's rights to appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because I followed your plea bargaining agreement and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because that's a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. And cause number 2026 CR 004783. Court is finding you guilty. Court will sentence you to 6 years in the prison. Give you credit for any time served. This run concurrent with 2026 CR 004780. There's to be no unsupervised contact with minors. There's to be no contact with Samantha Acosta. And the court will recommend the therapeutic community. And that cause number, did you review the trial court certification of defendant's rights to appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? Again, because this is plea bargaining agreement, because I followed your plea bargaining agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand? All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing. You know better. And that whole, you're not a babe in the woods. Somebody tell you to drive. Oh no, what do? I'm going to drive. Because you had enhancements. If you continue on this vein, what's going to end up happening, you're going to spend the rest of your life at somebody's prison and somebody else is going to raise your child. You understand? All right, good luck to you.
Thank you.
Jose Mesa. Court is calling 2026 CR 007209 State versus Jose Mesa. Could I have parties announced for the record?
Yes, Judge. Brandon Bradford, the state.
Contravening for the accused.
All right, is there an application?
There is.
Probation, there's an application. Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
Yes, I have.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Mesa, did you review the application for deferred adjudication with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading?
I do.
State proceeding as presented.
We are good.
Mr. Mesa, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
You're charged with harassment of a public servant. That's a third-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine. Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State any evidence.
Judge, we are state exhibit number 1, including all text.
No objections.
All right, did your state, you may be excused.
Thank you.
Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call and the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments. Court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. Court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, we are.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
No.
All right, so what happened to your hands?
This was after a bad phone call. I hit the wall,
Okay,
and this was I was rough playing my older brother before I got injured.
okay.
Actually,
So have you ever used any type of drugs? All right, so what was happening on this day? Because the location you went to, they said that they did not know you.
Yeah,
Did you,
I was drunk. I got into a real bad argument with my girlfriend, and time I thought it was her house, but it wasn't. Yeah,
do you have any children?
no, no,
How far did you go in school?
not far. Dropped out. It's the 12th grade.
All right. Do you have any family support? I know you mentioned your brother and everything, but mom, dad, anybody to help you?
It's kind of complicated, Judge.
When's the last time you had employment?
Employment, 6 months ago, I was working at Walmart.
Okay. All right. This is what the court is going to do. Court is going to sentence you to 4 years deferred adjudication, regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular UAs. And I'm going to want the following done in custody. There's going to be a referral to felony drug court. And there's to be a TAP evaluation. We're going to sign that referral today, so felony drug court will be able to see you before the week is out, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Be completely honest with them about your alcohol and everything else, all right?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm going to want field visits 1 time per month for 4 months, proof of employment within 60 days of release, no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. Take in consideration 2026 CC 002683, 100 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to ask that an hour be deducted for every sober support meeting completed. And I'm going to require sober support meetings 1 time per week. There's to be no contact with, and there's to be no possession of firearms. Probation, is there anything else?
Are you still gonna do the community service? Did I miss that?
No, community service is going to be 100 hours of community service restitution. And I am going to deduct 1 hour for every sober support meeting completed. And I'm ordering sober support meetings 1 time per week.
And you've got everything.
All right, thank you. Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful? All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? Because this plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand? All right, if you need something, do not hesitate to let probation know about it, okay? And I'm going to put in the system, so I'll be sure to check and see that the referral to felony drug court is completed this week, okay?
How long does that take?
The referral? Oh, the referral is going to be signed now.
Here comes the second chance, but it's definitely not a free pass. 4 years of deferred adjudication comes with reporting, drug court involvement, treatment evaluation, employment requirements, community service, sober support meetings, and a firearms restriction. In other words, the judge is giving him an opportunity to stay out of prison, but that opportunity comes with a long list of conditions he cannot afford to ignore.